this is your February message. I did try to record it before, but the message was something totally different, which should be posted before this video. We're going to start off with some oracles, and then we'll get into the tarot. Sagittarius. Ooh, okay, that came right out. 66. Trust in the magic. Okay. On the bottom, we have this and that are true. So you guys could absolutely be in a space where you're going through like the ups and downs of like growing, transmuting, and all of that. So you may be in that area of the process where you're trying to figure out, you know, what's true for you and what doesn't resonate with you anymore. And quite frankly, when you are in that space, you find that many things do still resonate with you. They just don't resonate the same. Sagittarius. All right. Learn from the spiritual experiences. Learn from spiritual experiences. So you guys could be seeing a lot of birds right now. Birds are very much messengers. At the bottom, we have be devoted and committed. Yeah, I definitely know that you guys are going through a spell, if you will. This is like when you get tired right at the end of the journey, right when you're about to cross over into something better, you get tired, you're ready to give up, and this is not the time for that. Stay focused and keep moving forward. One more. We got the number 50 out here. No place like home. Wasn't I just speaking of that? 50 breaks down to a 5. 5 speaks of change. Change is happening around you. Change is happening to you. And then we have deep knowing, which ironically came out during the other reading. So let's get into it. I feel like somebody needs the reminder to learn from their spiritual experiences and trust in the magic, because quite frankly, they go hand in hand. It's hard for people to trust in the magic because a lot of the times the magic are the things that we don't see. We don't see those things happening. We don't see those things coming towards us. But quite frankly, just because you don't see it does not mean it isn't happening. Somebody is definitely coming back home to themselves, definitely being more authentic with themselves. I feel like for February, Sagittarius is given very much like my way kind of energy. Like I've done the work. I've healed myself to an extent. Healing is not a one and done. I've closed out cycles. I've left certain people behind. I'm moving forward in the fashion that's right for me. What we got for Sagittarius? Ooh. We got stuff flying everywhere. We got the 6 of Cups coming out in reverse. The 4 of Pentacles and the Sun. Very interesting. I feel like some of you guys are struggling right now because you felt you could... I don't want to say that. You feel like that you left some people behind. Some of you feel bad that you had to leave certain people behind. I feel like for a lot of you, these people were like longtime friends, longtime relationships. But it's a knowing that you have that even though I feel bad about leaving these situations or these people behind, I know that that's what's best for me. That these people or this situation was holding me back in some capacity. Yeah. Ace of Swords. Being very real and honest with yourself. See? The World. Closing out those cycles. Leaving people behind. Getting ready for new beginnings. Look at that with the devil. Y'all see those chains and how they all attach to each other? I feel like that's the realization that some of you guys are having, that these things needed to come to an end, because I don't want to necessarily say that they were karmic, but they could have very much been karmic in nature. Not necessarily saying that you were dealing with a karmic person, but the situation was toxic or karmic in some capacity. Justice. I just heard it hurts, but it's the right thing to do. I feel like some of you guys had to realize that. I mean, I just said that here with justice. Yeah, and the temperance on the bottom, Sagittarius energy. You guys have to do some alchemizing and some transmuting energy to come to a realization that, some things aren't meant to be forever. Sad, but true. The Magician. I mean, the cards are speaking for themselves at this point. I said that. You guys know that you want better for yourself. You know that it's not even just wanting better for yourself. You have an understanding of the better that you deserve. So you are adamant about bringing that into your life here with the Magician. And even if that means that you have to cut some people off or some situations off for good or for the time being, you're willing to do that because you understand it's ultimately for the betterment of yourself. Yeah. Seven of Pentacles. I said that it was hard for you, for some of you, to let these things go because, I mean, I feel like as humans, as human beings, we get attached to the longevity of things. We make assumptions that because something lasted a long time, that it's worth keeping or it's worth working on. And yes, that is true sometimes, but that is not always true in other cases. And I feel like a lot of you are understanding that though you had longevity with a lot of these people, it's simply time to let it go. The lesson has been learned. You cannot move forward in the way, in the fashion that you need to if you continue to hold on to these things. Two of Cups. I just heard that Eminem song, and that's funny because my son been singing that. But like cleaning out your closet, how Spirit tells us we need to clear our energetic spaces and our physical spaces as well in order to welcome in new things. I feel like for a lot of you, you're about to get connections and friendships and relationships, business ships that are more aligned for you in this place in your life and where you're trying to go. But the only way for those things to come in were for you to let the other ones go. Here with the Justice. Yeah. Ten of Swords, I said that at the beginning. You guys are really feeling the weight of this right now. I said that for you guys, this beginning months of this new year is about reflection, and a lot of you are having those deep reflections right now, especially with this full moon coming up. It's a lot of reflection and a lot of emotion, and some of you guys are having to deal with that in a healthy way and not deal with it in a way where you take steps back and repeat things that aren't good for you. See, Six of Pentacles, Two of Cups and Six of Pentacles. Here come those helpmates. Here come people that are like-minded, like you. Here come those people who are headed in the same place that you are headed, or wanting to go in the same place that you are wanting to go. People who are more aligned with who you are now and where you're headed. The Lovers. So, quite frankly, soulmate energy has been in Sagittarius energy for a while now. But I always like to emphasize that soulmates are not always a romantic partner. Soulmates can be your best friend, So I do feel like for a lot of you guys, you are coming into contact with your soul tribe. You're definitely meeting soulmates in some fashion, in some capacity, whether that be romantic or platonic, whatever. But whether you know it or not, it's definitely coming your way. Now, we do have the Six of Swords on the bottom. Excuse me, Seven of Swords on the bottom. With the Six of Wands, I feel like the Seven of Swords is a warning, not to be on the lookout per se for someone else, but to be on the lookout for your own behaviors so you don't sabotage yourself. I just spoke about that. Making sure that you don't go back to repeat things that you have already done. Don't go back. It's not the time to go back. I just said that. You so close. Six of Wands, you're so close to achieving and getting what it is that you are after, but you just gotta stick with it. You gotta ride it out. Okay, make it up. There's the Hierophant. Gonna get one more. Ace of Swords. Then we see that Ace of Swords. This season, this era is called being real, being honest. And if you stray away from being honest and real with yourself, you will make the mistake of going backwards. And that's not what you want to do, Sagittarius. On the bottom, we got the Three of Cups, the Empress, and the Ace of Cups. So I will emphasize again, you guys very much have good things headed your way in, finances and love and friendship, but it's only headed your way if you stay the course and head towards it. Let's see. I want to end this February reading with a self-care message. Okay, we got two. I'll take both. So we got deep breathing here with 19. And we have 12, connect with fire. So I just mentioned this full moon that we have coming up, right? I think it's literally like 2 days from now. Yeah, it's in 2 days. So with this full moon, I'll say it like this because I know everybody isn't into rituals and whatnot. During this full moon energy, you guys need to continue to contemplate. You need to continue to take the time to do these deep reflections because what's happening here is it's allowing you to release things out of your energy that you don't need and to be restored. A lot of you are also needing to call back your energy. I also like to tell people when you call back your energy, make sure that you have that energy cleansed to be used for the highest good of yourself. Yeah. I was going to say something else, but yeah. So make sure that you are aware of that. If you need to journal in order to release, if you just need time to sit and reflect with, God through prayer, if you want to kick it with your ancestors, however you want to do that, take the time to reflect so you can let these things go that no longer hold, you don't need to hold on to them. They're literally taking up space. You need to be replenished for this next stage of life. Let it go. Again, here with Connect with Fire. I know that everybody isn't into rituals, but the ones who are and the ones who are curious. Here with Connect with Fire, you guys are needing to write a letter. However that looks for you. If you need to write a letter to yourself, if you need to write a letter to these people or these situations that you left behind, write a letter and release it and burn it under this full moon.